him or herself out, it makes it more challenging, because that's what it is. It's those years of figuring out what you want to do or not want to do. And I will say to all the 20-year-olds in the house, can I hear you? Yes, this period is about figuring out what you want to do. This isn't the time where you're supposed to have the ultimate dream job. You're supposed to do what you have to do until you can do what you actually want to do. Those days are coming. Right now, you need to eat. Get out your mama's house and pay for your own house. That's what you need to do. That's the priority. Yes, on the hierarchy of needs. Shelter, food. Then, the 30s are about experimenting, solidifying the plan. In my 30s, I came to Chicago about the time that I turned 30 years old and started in Chicago. Everybody told me I was going to fail. Everybody said it was a landmine. But I knew that signs in my life had indicated it was time to leave Baltimore, and that I was willing to take the risk on myself. And you know why I'm so rich today? Let me tell you. It's because I took the risk for myself. Everybody said I was going to fail, going to Chicago. I said, I don't believe that, because something inside me feels like it's time to move from Baltimore. I was 29 years old. That feeling inside that says, time to go, time to get out of this, time to move on. And so, the reason I became a wealthy person in America is because I was so underestimated. Nobody believed it could work, including the people I was signing a contract with. Because if they had known we were going to make this much money, they wouldn't have given me 50%. They so underestimated me. But something had happened. As I told you, I believe in signs. So early on in Chicago, I got a letter from a woman in Ann Arbor, Michigan. This is before we ever even were syndicated. And this woman said, watching you be yourself every day makes me want to be more myself. It's really one of the greatest compliments I've ever received. Not I want to be more like you, but watching you makes me want to be more myself. And I thought, whoa, something's happening here. The people are watching this little local show, and they want to be more of themselves. So I believe if somebody in Chicago and somebody in Michigan feels that way, somebody in Oakland and San Francisco can feel the same. So after I signed the 50% contract, I said, well, this is pretty good. And by the time that contract was over, I didn't just have 50%, because every time I negotiated, I took a little more, and I took a little more, took a little more. By the time we finished 25 years, I was a 92% stable. Took the risk to believe in myself. So the 40s and 50s were great for me. Anybody in here turning 40? Want to be in the 40s? Fantastic. Around 44 it gets good. Sort of ripen and deepen, it gets good. And then the 50s, any 50-year-olds in here? Oh yeah, I see you. 50s, Maya said this to me, baby, the 50s are everything you've been meaning to be. 50s are it. That's when I finally lost the disease to please. And now, standing here in the center of 66. This is what it looks like. I'm filled with contentment and satisfaction and purpose, and I feel actually stronger than ever, because I am well, and it is well with my soul. Because I've earned the right to be just as I am. And that's what I want for everybody here, to leave knowing the right to know your life is yours. I've reached that moment where Derek Walcott talks about in his love poem, Love After Love. He says, the time will come when with elation you will greet yourself arriving at your own door, in your own mirror, and each will smile at the other's welcome and say, sit here, over here, eat. You will love again the stranger who was yourself. Give wine, give bread, give back your heart to itself, to the stranger who has loved you all your life, whom you ignored for another. The stranger who knows you by heart. It's time to take down all the old letters from the bookshelf, photographs, keep you living in the past, the desperate notes, and peel your own image from the mirror. Sit, feast on your life. That's where I am, in the middle of the feast.